Hey guys, Chris here again with Project Nerf, and today we're going to see if we can turn the rival Saturn into the tactical shotgun that it should have been. Let's do it! Alrighty, so we got the rival Saturn here. I've never taken one of these apart, but I'm pretty sure it's just a big old Kronos, and we're going to upgrade the spring in it. Before we proceed with our cosmetic mods, this particular stock that it came with would slide on there and clip in place. I'm not putting it on because there's a screw in there. That means I'd have to take it completely apart to get the blaster apart, and I don't like this anyway. I've got... Let me move it up here a little more so you guys can see. So if that was on there, right, we'd have this rifle kind of stock going on, and it's very short. But I've got one that I believe came off of an airsoft gun or something like that. But it's much more Benelli M4, and I've still got a lot of trimming and things like that to do. But yeah, we're going for full-on tactical shotgun with this one. So anyway, I'm gonna crack it open. Throw a K26 in here, and then we'll start working on this stock and the cosmetic mods that we have to do to really make it look something sweet. Alright, took all the screws out. Don't know if you guys can see it down there, but they are all the same size, which is super, super cool. Let's see if we can crack it open here without too much fuss. Some blasters do just come apart a little easier than others. Got something going on here. Make sure I didn't miss any screws. There we go. There we go. Okay, so as you can see in this part of the shell, inside, if you wanted to take this green off and paint it, it just clips on, which is really nice for painting purposes. Same thing with the orange bits at the end. We're not going to be painting those because I like the green color. So, aside from our catch going crazy here, you know, we didn't have any trouble with stuff like popping out of here or anything like that. I just gotta... Alright, so... Alright, so let's take the trigger. That's this big, big guy here at the bottom. We'll let that little lock come out of there. And then... the question is, can we finagle... Yeah, there we go. With all the slam fire mess. Okay. Pretty standard rival spring there. I don't think we're going to have any trouble making K26 go. So we're going to do the standard. We'll put like maybe one wrap of Teflon underneath the O-ring here and go up to a little bit heavier spring. So let me grab some stuff, get right back to you. Alright, so hopefully you can see it here, get a little closer. Yeah, there we go. We got some Teflon tape that I wrapped under there, and that's just to snug the O-ring up a little bit. It was actually pretty loose on this one. And that should give us a... still pretty loose in there. Alright, so there's the rival spring. Okay, it goes over the plunger rod. We're going to have to trim down the tabs right here, there, and there. Just a little bit. We don't have to take too much off. I just want to take a little bit off of there so that the spring rides over the top. You can do it with a snipper, you can do it with a Dremel, a good sharp hobby knife, whatever works for you. I normally just take my cutters and do it. There we go. Alright, so now that the spring's on there, you can see it's a little smaller in diameter than the rival spring, but it's much chunkier. Alright, so what we're going to do to allow for compression is we're going to take the squared end off, and then I'm going to cut it the same length as the stock spring, and that should do us. Okay, so we got it reassembled. The K26 I put in it was the same length as the stock spring, but with both of those squared ends cut off, so it allows it to compress a little bit more. It is definitely a heftier prime. You can see I painted the priming handle because I wanted it to be black, because this is a tactical shotgun. The only screw I did not put back in it was this one, right here, that would be under the handle, right there. Because I'm going to have to cut this region down some, because it's hitting on the inside of this. I've kind of hollowed this out a little bit in there, but it's kind of hitting right against that. So what we're gonna have to do is take this off, hopefully right about where my finger's at, and see if we can get it to line up, and then we'll finish the trimming and all of that stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna get to doing some body work here, see what happens. Alright, so we've got this piece of K26 in here. Doesn't feel like a much heavier prime. Let's see if we get anything better on the chrono. Yeah, that is a spicy meatball. Average was 139. That's impressive. 146 was the high. 129 was the low. Again, average 139. Over a 10 shot there. Yeah, I'd call that K26 very successful in the Saturn. Alright guys, as you can see, I finished putting the stock on. Right, there's a few. I put 5 screws in it. So we've got a couple of them here, one on the back, 2 on the other side. A little hot glue around, and I painted that up. Looks okay. It's not the prettiest integration in the world, but it's nice and sturdy and solid. At 139 FPS averages, the question is, though, can we hit anything with it? Let's start with that 20. Oh, yeah. 40. Yep. Oh, just under it. That was hilarious. Oh, my Lord. Don't worry, I got a few more in my pocket here. So, as to be expected with a rival at these speeds, much after about 20 feet, they really tend to veer off a bit there. Get in there. I think that's 9. Well, it chambered it. All right, 20 again. Here we go. Yeah, it is definitely. It is definitely ripping. You can hear it just ricocheting off of that 20. Oh, might as well pick this one up off the ground. 3 more shots. I'm probably having a little too much fun with this, but headshot. There we go. Nice. So, yeah, there it is, guys. That's a I consider that a vast improvement on the Saturn from what it otherwise would have looked like. You can see we painted up the pump grip, but other than that, just the addition of that black stock, black pump grip really gives it a cool look. Obviously, the K26 spring gives it substantially more power. I like it. I hope you guys like it. Guys, if you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe button. Turn on all notifications so you can be informed of our future content. Throw us a like, throw us a comment. It really helps us out with the algorithm, so definitely please do that. In the description box below, I'll put links to our Facebook, the shop, and our fan mail address if you guys want to send something in. Till next time, this is Chris for Project Nerf saying, have a blast.